on Instagram. Yeah, Chrissy Teigen's bulldog Pablo, of course. Okay, next one. Which celeb owns this sweet little fluffy friend right here, that cute little kitty? Could it be Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift, or Miley Cyrus? You cat lovers out there, I'm a cat lover, but two sweet bundles of joy. Wild and crazy Bengal kittens, a little much for me sometimes. Taylor Swift, you are wrong. It's Ed Sheeran's cat, I'm afraid. Yeah, he's posted that on Instagram as well. Okay, players, that was the cuteness overload that we needed tonight, but there is way more to come. It's time to get in touch with your animalistic side. All right, just a few seconds on the clock before the real games begin. 11, 10. Okay, players, it's about that time. It's time to get to the quizzing. So here we go with Q1. Who voiced Donkey in the Shrek movies? Eddie Murphy, Eddie Van Halen, Eddie Money. Are you ready for this, Eddie? Take it steady. He does have a distinctive voice, but if you went for Van Halen, you're the donkey of the day. Eddie Murphy, of course. Laugh it up. 79,000 of you are. Eddie Murphy played the donkey in all the Shrek movies and even some of the video games. Not that I'd know, really, because I stopped watching after the first one. Did you? Q2. The UK Prime Minister employs Larry the cat in what position? Secretary of State, Chief Mouser, Attorney General. Can I put my cats to work too? That'd be helpful. I'm sure he'd do a grand job of Attorney General, but Larry's got more important issues to tend to. He's the Chief Mouser, after all. 66,000 if you're playing a game of cat and mouse right now. That was kind of a little brutalish, wasn't it? Apparently, they've got quite a mouse problem at 10 Downing Street. So Larry the cat is the current mouser, and he's pretty dapper too. Look at him, Union Jack and all that. Q3. What film's canine star wears sneakers? Air Bud, Marley and Me, Beethoven. Wish I had sneakers on right now. Or maybe I do. Would they go with this dress? If you think it's odd for a dog to wear sneakers, just be thankful he's not in heels. It's Air Bud. You're in the air right now, 73,000 of you. Ain't no rule say a dog can't ball, and this Bud pairs 2 pairs of sneakers with his jersey. Now, if only he'd put some pants on. Be a little modest, okay? Q4. For over 100 years, who was erroneously blamed for the Great Chicago Fire? Histrionic horse, clumsy cat, kicking cow. Unfairly blamed that. Who's moving on? 59,000 if you are. Poor Mrs. O'Leary and her kicking cow. Anti-Irish sentiment contributed to the cow becoming a scapegoat for kicking over a lantern. They were finally both exonerated in the 1990s. Too little, too late, if you ask me. Q5. In many Nintendo games, Yoshi has the ability to grab items with his what? Psychic powers, tongue, sidekick Wayoshi. Do you have this ability? Well, if you went for psychic powers, you obviously have none. It's tongue. Yeah, he uses that tongue. 63,000 of you giving that a lashing. Mario's dino friend has earned his own games and a place in the Nintendo canon where he grabs things with his prehensile tongue. If only Luigi had that talent. And it's our first prize question of the game. If you get this right, you have to make a choice, either take the HQ coins and run or stick around for the next one. Remember, HQ coins can get you the power-ups like razors, right? Word super spins, extra lives, all that good stuff. Here goes, and good luck. Q6. Disney's Pooh Bear has been released in which toy form? Barbie, Furby, Beanie Baby. Just ask Piglet. They'll tell you. I never want to find out what a Winnie the Pooh Barbie looks like. Thank you very much. Beanie Baby. Oh, baby. 61,000 of you got it right. Oh, apparently there was a Winnie the Pooh Barbie, but it wasn't the bear. No, it was the blonde bombshell wearing themed pajamas. The Beanie Baby was unleashed in the 90s, and let's unleash some of those coins, shall we? We're offering 90 coins to 61,684 players right now. Remember, 5 questions until the next prize. So you want to take those 90 coins. It's a pretty penny right there. You can do a lot with that. If you add some more to the pile. 61,000 of you making choices right now. All right, 14,936 of you early winners in the game taking those 90 coins. Well done to you. 53,387 still in the game. 5 questions again until the next prize. Q7. The performer who played Big Bird for the longest also played what other iconic character? Kermit, Miss Piggy, Oscar the Grouch. Don't get your feathers in a twist. If you went for Miss Piggy, you're going wee, wee, wee all the way home. It's Oscar the Grouch. That's what we were looking for. You're not feeling grouchy at all. 41,000 of you don't need to be. You'd be unlikely to find a scene with Big Bird and Oscar in it. Not because there's bad blood between them, but because they're the same person. Carol Spinney. Now you want to level up as high as possible before the season finale. Add a point multiplier to help you reach your next level. They work on all the points you earn in this game. It's well worth it. Q8. Awarded a Medal of Honor in World War I, Cher Ami was what kind of animal? Homing pigeon, cavalry horse, bomb-sniffing dog. Cher Ami. I like that name. If you went for bomb-sniffing dog, you just exploded. It's homing pigeon. Hopefully you're not going homing right now. 23,000 of you aren't. That was a brutal. When French forces were surrounded by Germans in World War I, they turned to homing pigeon Cher Ami to deliver an urgent message. Despite being shot at on the way, she saved the troops. Impressive. Q9. The 1925 Serum Run was a humanitarian mission led by what kind of animal? Dog, falcon, horse. An animal was leading the mission. That's impressive. I use serum to give my hair some shine, but this type's a little more potent. Dog is what we were looking for. 21,000 of you barking up the right tree. When you're in need of antitoxin to treat your Alaskan town's diphtheria epidemic, there's only one canine to call. That's sled dog Balto, who showed up with the serum just in time. That was rough. Q10. What kind of animal is this song honoring?
Bye, little Sebastian.
Is it turtle, golden retriever, miniature horse? An ode to which of these? Serenade to who? If you opted for golden retriever, you ain't even getting the bronze tonight. Miniature horse is what we're talking about. And whoa, Nelly, 23,000 of you got it right. That's a pre-Marvel Chris Pratt, by the way, singing 5,000 Candles in the Wind on Parks and Recreation. Needless to say, the tribute honoring the town's favorite miniature horse was lit. And so is this, our next prize question, the Q11. Dolly the sheep was notable for being the first clone of what? Adult cell, mammal, multicellular organism. Dolly the sheep who you see in your sleep. Scientists said golly when they produced Dolly. Adult cell is where she was produced from. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh. That is a savage right there here on Q11. Yeah, what's that? 25,000 of you out. 2,728 of you still in the game. Use those extra lives. Quick. In 1996, Dolly the sheep became the first animal to be cloned from an adult cell. Ain't nothing sheepish about that. Others had been cloned before, but they were from embryos. So, let's see what's in the bag. 399 coins we're offering to 2,728 players is 7 questions until the next prize. Can you make it there? Or are you going to take what's here? 399 coins. I think it's one coin away from an extra life, isn't it? My calculations are correct. 1,026 players chose to take those 399 coins. 9,943 still in the game. We've got work to do, guys, so let's keep going. It's 12. Koko the Gorilla befriended which children's television celebrity? Bill Nye, LeVar Burton, or Mr. Rogers? Yeah, she was great in that working. Koko was. Before you had Bubbles the chimp, you had Koko the Gorilla, a friend of Mr. Rogers. Yeah, you're getting pretty friendly. 7,198 of you. Koko had mad sign language skills and a passion for pet cats as well. She also had quite the circle of celebrity friends, including Robin Williams, Betty White, and Mr. Rogers as well. Q13. The first singer of You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, also voiced what mascot? Tony the Tiger, Toucan Sam, Smokey Bear. Don't be mean and keep it clean. If you tapped on Toucan Sam, you're about to say damn, because it's Tony the Tiger, and you did great! 7,141 if you did. Tony the Tiger is an absolute legend, and so is Thurl Ravenscroft, the bassy voice behind the big cat. Even after he retired, he continued voicing Tony from his limo, paid for by Kellogg's. How nice. Q14. Grumpy Cat's real name referenced what? Movie villain, condiment, different animal. Let's pour one out for Grumpy Cat. I miss Grumpy Cat. You're going to be pretty grumpy yourself if you didn't tap on condiment. Because that's the answer. Yeah, 5,893 if you're eating that one whole. The world knew and loved her as Grumpy Cat, but at home she was known as tartar sauce, the favoured condiment for fish. Well, tartar sauces, at least. Q15. If he were real, Scooby-Doo would compete in what dog show group? Sporting, working, hound. You pesky kids. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? Oh, he's in the dog show under working dogs. You're working it. You're twerking it on another savage. Double the savage so far here on Q15. What's that? 6,000 of you out on that one. 933 still in the game. Extra lives, extra lives, extra lives. Okay, Scooby is a Great Dane, so in the competitive world of dog shows, that puts him firmly in the working group, although he's more likely stuffing his face with a sandwich. Q16. Roman Emperor Caligula famously tried to install his horse as what? Legal heir, chief magistrate, oracle. Well, any of these are pretty bizarre if you ask me. You're supposed to love your pets, but Caligula went way too far. Chief magistrate he wanted his horse to be. 2,833 of you judged that correctly. Caligula loved his horse a little too much. Yeah, first he fed him oats mixed with gold. Couldn't have been tasty or healthy. And then he tried to appoint him as a magistrate. Imagine that. The reaction was nay. Q17. Bugs Bunny is an honorary member of what group? NYPD, US Marines, pizza. What's up, Duck? Are you saying dog or duck? Sure, it's duck. He's got a Brooklyn accent, but he's not down with the NYPD. He's down with the US Marines, the big boys right there. 2,119 if you're fighting through. After appearing in a Marine uniform in a 1993 short, the Marines adopted Bugs, promoting him throughout World War II. He retired as a Master Sergeant. So watch your back, Elmer. Watch your back. And watch this. Another prize question. Q18. Which cartoon character is technically an Afro there? Is it Arthur Reed, Daniel Tiger, or Pearl Krabs? No, I've never heard that word either. Until earlier today when I read this question. If you went for Arthur Reed, you read it right. That is the question. You knew it was written, didn't you? 1,304 if you did. Arthur Reed may sound like some old British guy with a Cockney accent, but in fact he's an aardvark from a group of mammals of African origin. Now here's an odd one for you. Will you take the coins and run or stick around for the next one? We're offering 917 coins at this point. So 1,304 players, 3 questions until that final prize where there's cash at stake. 1,300 of you with a decision to make. 293 players taking the 917 coins. Well done to you. 1,011 pushing ahead. All right, let's go. Q19. What word would correctly refer to a baby? Punxsutawney Phil. Chitlet. Chuckling. Grandson. Where is spring? I'm ready for your spring. Let's do this. You won't be chuckling if you picked chuckling. No, you'll be screaming with glee, because that is correct. 676 of you laughing to yourselves there. A groundhog and a woodchuck are actually the same animal with a different name. A baby woodchuck, appropriately, is called a chuckling. Oh, that's got me laughing. Q20. Naruto the macaque was involved in a court case about what? Medical experiments, cosmetic testing, copyright law. Really didn't want to be involved in any of these, quite frankly. If you went for medical experiment, you're going to need some medical attention. It's copyright law, and you were right, you copy that. 631 if you do. If a monkey takes a selfie with your camera, who owns the copyright? In the pizza-led case, it was found that the human holds it, but the monkey is appealing, that one. Okay, no more monkey business. We're heading into the final round with 631 players left in the game. We've got $1,000 in the bag, and we've got Q21 right here, right now. Which of these Mickey Mouse short films was created first? Brave Little Tailor, Steamboat Willie, or Plain Crazy? I know you all love Disney, but do you love it that much? Most people first saw Mickey in Steamboat Willie since the mouse's first cinematic outing wasn't exactly a hit. This flick failed to pick up a distributor, but it will always be Mickey's debut gig. Go crazy. It's Plain Crazy for the win tonight, and we have just 77 winners. You smashed it! Well done. Wowee. For those 77 winners, you're taking home $12.99. That was our triple savage, right? That was a savage one at the end. We've got Matty fled. You didn't flee, you stayed to win. We've got Jenny at 316. That ice cream cone looks delish. Mary 14. Yeah, you can start your wedding fund right there. Morton Fox. Taking home $12.99 as well. A Yak Sick, too, who looks stunned and can't believe he's an HQ winner right now. Well, you are. Well done, HQTs. You came, you played, you slayed. I'm Sharon Carpenter. Here's where you can find me. Stop by. Say hi. Don't be shy. The back-to-back shenanigans are not over yet, people. We've got HQ words coming your way in just a few minutes. Anna is ready for you. All right, and if you do go anywhere, make sure you take your phone with you, okay? Have an awesome rest of your night, guys, and see you soon. Bye.